Self-love is the true caring of what this soul needs. But it's only an invitation that we have to expand now, because that you are not worthy or that no one needs you. Just pretend that you feel joyful. Hey there. Welcome to day 15. In case that you don't know yet, I've committed myself to a 30-day challenge. That means every day I create and upload one YouTube video. And today is day 15, so welcome. More than 2 weeks already. And like I said in other videos, only day 15, so there are more days to come. And I'm excited about it because so much is kind of growing out of only doing this, only committing myself to do that, not freaking out when I think I don't have a topic or anything like that, because every time in the right moment, I receive the very right thing. And the same goes for today. Only, I don't know, a few minutes before, maybe half an hour ago, I received what I want to share with you and what I want to talk about with you. And what I brought today is a poem from my painting called Self-Love. And with everything that I experience, not only today, but especially today, I thought self-love is just such a beautiful topic to talk about, right? It kind of touches everyone. Nobody is excluded. And I thought it's just a beautiful theme for today. And don't mind me if I'm just staring sometimes like this. I'm just having a beautiful view on, I don't know, kind of the vastness of nature right now. Beautiful big trees in front of me. And I kind of expand my awareness a lot right now. Well, I hope everything goes well. Well, let's say it just goes well with the sound, with the microphone, because it's kind of windy and there is actually a lot going on right here, right now. I chose this place because it was kind of calm, and now that I sit here, it's like people are kind of everywhere around me and it gets a little bit more noisy. And in the back there, I don't know if you even hear it, but there is some music playing, like there is some, I don't know, party going on somewhere. You cannot see it, but you can hear it. I can. But maybe the microphone is like good enough and not even capturing that. I thought I'd just begin by reading Self-Love to you, and in the end of the video I'm going to share with you that painting, one of my favorite paintings, one of my most recent paintings, and absolutely one of my favorite paintings. And I think it's just so beautiful, and it has just such a powerful vibration. But I mean, of course it does, it's self-love, right? And yes, so I'm going to read that poem to you first, and then let's just talk a little bit about it. And I might even read it in the end of the video again. It's really powerful, and it's really an opportunity for you to just tap into that frequency and feel your truth in it. And maybe it's even illuminating different areas for you in a whole new way that give you the opportunity maybe to look at it in a different way, even maybe. And that's actually what happened to me when I wrote those lines. I kind of received them. I was kind of tuning into self-love, and I knew this painting is going to be all about self-love. And I was kind of wondering, okay, so when I tune into that, what is self-love? What does it truly mean? And then I just opened up and I received those words, and I just started writing, and I was kind of surprised every word, word by word, sentence by sentence. I was kind of surprised myself, and I really opened up to it because my conditioned mind tried to make sense of it, right? And I was like, no, this is not something that is trying to fit in what my conditioned mind thinks is right or not. And I just allowed it. And it's one of the kind of longest intentions or poems to a painting, actually. And that kind of surprised me as well. But I allowed it, and every time I read it, I'm really in awe, and I really look at it every time in a different way and realize there is even so much more to self-love than we probably think there is, right? I mean, it's obvious. What does self-love mean? Well, it means to love myself, right? It's obvious. But there is so much more depth to it and what it actually means in detail. And right now, I just invite you to close your eyes and just enjoy the words. Allow them to move through you and just feel your truth in it. And tap into that frequency and feel what resonates and what speaks to you. May this inspires your deepest truth. May it touches the deepest part of you. That's what I wanted to happen, what I want to happen with it. Let's together take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you wish. Deep breath in right through the heart. And out right through the heart. And one more together. Deep breath in right through the heart. And out right through the heart. Self-love. Self-love is the act of allowing myself to be who I am in any given moment, in time and far beyond. It always goes beyond. Self-love is the act of allowing the time and space that I need in my uniqueness for my unique evolution. And my unique evolution is the evolution of all. Self-love is the true knowing of the value that I bring, for I know who I truly am. Self-love is the deepest understanding of the all that is not the all that is without the expression that I bring. Self-love is the true caring of what this soul needs, of what this being needs, of what this unique expression needs in any given moment in time and far beyond. It always goes beyond. Self-love is the love of self. The love of self is the love of all. And the love of all is all that is. I choose to love myself because I choose to love all that is. And all that is what I am. And what I am is all that is. It is all intimately connected. I choose self-love, for I choose to allow and to love all that I am and all that is. I allow myself to be everything that I am. Everything that I am. Period. Period. Take a deep breath in right through the heart. Hold it. And out. One more deep breath in right through the heart. Hold it. Hold it. And out. And if you feel ready now, gently open your eyes. I think this is just such a beautiful poem. I really enjoy reading it every time. Every time it's really like I am reading it all new, like I'm reading it for the first time, and like I remember it in a different way and see it in a different light. And every time it makes even so much more sense. And I love that. I love that so much, and I always have the image of the painting in my mind's eye reading it, and I want to give you the opportunity too. So that's why in the end of the video I'm going to show you the painting. And you know what? And I even give you the opportunity to read those lines. I read those lines again while you watch the painting. All right? That's how we do it. So I want to give you the opportunity to really see it and to not only see it, but it speaks to you literally. So that's how we do it. I'm not going to do it today in form of a meditation in that sense. I did it yesterday and the day before. But that really doesn't matter in that sense. You're really going to be able to tap into that frequency anyways. I think you're going to love it. I love it. So let's talk a little bit further about self-love, because those lines are so true to me, because self-love is just, allowing yourself in any given moment unconditionally is unconditionally self-love. Whatever that means. Not if I'm in that way, then I can love myself, or if I'm in that way, then I can love myself. But truly understanding that it truly is about any given moment, and that you don't prefer maybe the stage you are in, or the things that you have done or said or whatever. That you don't prefer being that is a different thing. But not judging yourself and just holding the space for yourself, that's where the true beauty lies. And to me, that is unconditional love, really, period. And that's why far beyond came, because it always goes beyond, right? It always goes beyond. And this becomes so much more true the more we awaken to who we truly are. That's what I experience. The visible is such a tiny part of the truth, of all that is, right? And it always goes beyond. It always goes beyond, and it's such a beauty to remember that as often as possible. And with allowing yourself who you truly are in any given moment, it's inevitable that there comes another truth to it. And that is to allowing yourself the space and also the time you need for your unique evolution. Because let's say we have an idea, we have a desire, let's say it feels big to that vessel right now. And so we quickly realize that desire has also not only the purpose for the desire itself, but before the expansion it is needed in order for us to even hold that desire, right? And this is where that beauty comes in, that truth comes in, because so often we have this desire and we see something and we want it so fast, but the body might not be ready yet, right? And this is where we need to remember that true self-love also is that you allow yourself the time and the space you need for that expansion. That you don't rush yourself because you think it has to be done in a certain way, because that is coming from the ego anyway, right? And that is that game that illusion that we are dissolving in that area of time, awakening to who we truly are. Because the becoming, so to say, is part of the beauty of that desire in the first place. And when we allow ourselves to see it that way, then all this becomes this whole beautiful, unique journey. Instead of thinking, I have to do it in a certain way, I have to be as fast as I can, or this or that person already has it in that way, why can't I do it? But honoring and acknowledging where we stand and forgetting everybody else. It's not even about anyone. It's not even about anyone. It's about yourself. You're your own kind of, how do you say it? Your own measure. Your own measure. And it should only be that way. And that is where your true power really comes into place, if you can say it like that, because when you accept that, truly accept that, and allow yourself, no matter the desire that comes up and no matter how you're truly longing for it, but you accept where you're at, that is when you truly send out the vibration to your whole being, to every cell of your body, that you are truly honoring who you are right now, and not the desire occurred and that is better than that where I am now and I need to get there to be someone better. That's not why we're playing. I mean, imagine you're starting a game, right? You're starting a game, any game. Let's say you're playing Nintendo or whatever, and you start a game. You don't sit there and think, I'm less now and I have to get through that level to be better. You don't think that way, right? It would never occur to you because you're just sitting down and you're playing for the sake of playing, right? And you enjoy the unfolding, you're seeing where you're going, but you know where you are right now, and that is the whole purpose for playing that game anyway, because you want to experience the journey of getting there. So you accept where you are, right? So when we play games, we never would do that. And life, our life journey, is a game as well. It is a game we're playing, and with remembering that, remembering how to play the game comes back to us, because we don't take ourselves and life that serious any longer, even if it sometimes feels tight. But it's only an invitation that we have to expand now, because the way we see things is too tight for our being now, because we've grown, right? So, and the beauty is when we allow ourselves to see it that way, to allow ourselves the time and the space that we need for everything to unfold, that's when it's happened. That's when it happens faster. And that's the paradox, right? I mean, that's the beautiful paradox. That's when it happens faster. Not because we want it to be faster, but that's when resistance dissolves, we get out of the way, like our ego structure, we allow it to dissolve, we take it out of the occasion, and we just live as who we truly are. And that is when it really goes smoother, and it doesn't take that long than it would if we try to make it work, if we force it to be faster, which is resistance, which only slows it down. And that's so paradoxically, but that's beautiful. I mean, that's beautiful, isn't it? So another beautiful part of self-love is the knowing. The knowing. How did I wrote it down? Let me say it again. This self-love is the true knowing of the value that I bring, for I know who I truly am. Not with your conditioned mind, like saying, okay, I bring this to the world and this and that and this and that, and that is why I'm valuable. You are a value to the world because you exist. Because further down the lines, I was saying, the all that is wouldn't be the all that is without you. You are part of us. We are all together in this, and we are all one. So think about it. Believing that you are not worthy or that no one needs you. I mean, it makes me emotional because I have released a lot of that too, and I'm still releasing it in some areas where I can sense, oh my God, it's still there, it's still lingering, trying to convince me that I'm not worthy, that I'm not of value, that what I have to say is not important to anyone. And that cannot be true. It cannot be true. Why? Because the all that is could not be all that is without you in it, because you are part of the all that is. It would miss something. It would miss you, your expression. Let that sink into your heart, because it is true. It is your truth. And it's a good thing to remember that in times of doubt, when everything is trying to talk you out of possibility, everything is trying to talk you out of your worthiness, your value, and that what you're doing is important. Remember that. Even from that logical standpoint, it does not make any sense, because the all that is cannot be the all that is without you. And something would be missing, and that is you, your light, and the beauty that you bring, and the uniqueness that you bring. And that is, to me, that's just so wonderful to me. When you truly start to care how you feel, that is when you truly love yourself. When you truly start to care how you feel, in a sense that you care that you feel better from wherever you are. I mean, let's say you feel anger or you feel deepest sadness. It doesn't mean just pretend that you feel joyful. It means you feel the sadness and you allow it, but you care so much about yourself. You do what it needs. You do what it takes in order for you to feel better. Even if it's just more ease in the beginning. You don't force it, but you don't say, I have to be a certain way because now I have to do this. I have to be a certain way because now I have to be that kind of character in that segment I'm doing now. No. You put yourself first because you know that's the only way you're serving anyway, and that's the only way you can create outcomes in your, so to speak, future that are in alignment with your truest self. Because let's say you're in anger, frustration, or deep sadness, and you force and push through, and you force yourself to do something that you actually don't really feel, and you actually feel you would just need yourself right now, you would need space and time, even if it's just a short period of time. And you force yourself through it, you're actually acting out of alignment. That is not serving anybody. But if you take a step back, and if you understand not doing anything when I'm not doing anything out of alignment doesn't make any sense, because you create experiences that are out of alignment with your true self. So it's not even honorable. Sometimes we maybe think it's like an honorable thing, or we would help someone if we just do that, and come on, I can't do that, I can't just let that person down or something. When you do it out of alignment, you're in no service at all to yourself or to anyone else, and you're only creating experiences out of alignment. Because the truth is, this life, this journey is about alignment, no matter the thing you're reaching. When you want it to have a good outcome, you would have to be in alignment in order for that to even happen. And when you know that, when you remember the mechanics behind the reality and how it works, it is easy to let go of certain things, take a step back, and truly care about how you feel and about feeling better. That is when you're sending every signal into the universe and into every cell of your body. I care about myself. I truly care. And then you do what it needs, and you do what it takes to feel better, to soothe yourself, to do whatever it is you need. And when you do that, more often than not, it will take a shorter period of time, and you will be able to do that thing that you wanted to do in the first place anyways. Or you will find out later it was a good thing that you had to delay it because something else came up. And if you would have forced yourself there, then it might not even happen. And you didn't know that before, because you would just know it. You would only know it by going there, right? But you listen to your feeling, you listen to your heart, and you trust it, that everything is connected and aligned. And when you don't feel ready, then there must be a reason for it. And maybe because the other person that you were supposed to meet wasn't ready. Maybe there would be a more perfect timing for it. Maybe you didn't know it, but coming even more into alignment and releasing what needed to be released first would bring a whole more magical outcome to it. What I'm saying is, the point is, when you allow yourself to care about how you feel and to care to feel better, and then you go out and you play with others, so to say, that's when the beauty happens. And that's only then is when true unfoldings that you desire can truly unfold and occur in the way that you really find them surprising and magical. And this includes everybody else. And no one else even has to believe it, but it includes everybody else as well. That is part of your experience. And that is such a powerful signal to the universe and to every cell of your body, that you care about yourself so much, and that you know everything is connected and in alignment, and that you know it must serve you, and not when I take the time for myself, no, everything else will collapse. That's not the truth. It truly isn't. That's what we always believe, because we're trained to think that way, that we have to show up, that we have to push through, right? And no pain, no gain. But that is actually the worst. Maybe not the worst. Well, it depends. But from a certain perspective of self-love, it is the worst way to create. And it's not really the most beneficial way to create. There is a far more beneficial way to create, and that is creating out of alignment and out of true self-love and caring. because that is how it truly works. Behind the scenes anyways. And knowing that is so powerful. It makes you really, it empowers you. And it makes you unstoppable and unshakable. And nothing truly can stop you. Nothing can stop you. You know, I think this is such an amazing topic, and I think there could be so much more to say, but I feel like it feels like this is it for now. This is it for now. And yes, this is it for now. And instead of reading it now to you, again, I'm really placing the image right after. And then you can listen to the words and dive into the painting. And if you have done that, let me know in the comments, share with me how you have experienced that, because that is such a great value to me. I mean, I know how I experienced that, and I would love to know how you experience that and what it does to your body, and maybe you have some release. I'm really curious how your experience with that painting and that poem is. I mean, enjoy tapping into that frequency. And I encourage you to watch my other YouTube videos, and especially if you're interested in those paintings, watch day 6, I guess it was. That's called Painting and Passion, and there I talk a little bit more about that whole idea and concept and that whole vision that I hold of divine arts. And well, I encourage you to watch those videos, those other videos, especially day 6, if you're interested, as I said, in divine arts, if you want to know a little bit more about it. And I encourage you to follow my social media. I put links in the description box down below. And if you feel called, if you feel that whole message of you are worthy now, and if you're drawn to it, then let's create together, right? Let's expand that field. Let's kind of come together and let's support each other. And if you feel called to contribute to that field, you can do so. You can support my journey. And I put the link in that description box down below. Make sure you're only doing it in alignment, because money is energy too. And if you feel that message, you are worthy now, and you are contributing to that, you're making a big statement to the universe for yourself and for your light and for everyone who's tapping into that frequency. And that is such a support. That is such a support. So if you feel that message, you are worthy now, not when, now. If you feel that, then I'd appreciate your support. Feel free to share anything you want to share with me about anything in the comments. And if you enjoy those videos, let me know. Give me a thumb up. And let YouTube know you like it. And therefore, that also is a statement. And that also is contributing to the field, by the way. It's also energy. And if you truly love it and feel it and enjoy it and want more of it, then let the whole universe know. Give me a thumb up and subscribe if you feel called to, and if you want to be notified if I have another video online. Subscribe to my channel, and for that, make that statement that you are agreeing to that message, and with that, you're supporting that field as well. So beautiful. So one more time, enjoy that painting. Open your awareness as best as you can. Put your gaze on the painting. Fixate on the painting and open your focus. But keep a point on the painting, okay? And listen to those words. I put music on that too. It's not like a full meditation version, but I will put meditation music on that too, so you have kind of a meditation experience. And since that is not a meditation in that sense, I'm saying one more time, fix something on the painting and open your focus. And like dive right into it. Dive right into it. And tune into that powerful frequency and observe what it does to you. And afterwards, I would love to hear it. I would really love to hear anything, whatever it is. Feel free to share it, all right? And with that, I wish you a wonderful, beautiful time, and I see you for tomorrow. Tomorrow's day 16 already. Well, tomorrow, let's remind ourselves that time is just a game we're playing, right? So linearly speaking, I see you tomorrow for day 16. And remember, truly remember, you are worthy. You are worthy of your own sound. You are worthy of your own voice. You are worthy of your own truth. You are. I mean, you are worthy now, not when you've done a certain thing. You are worthy to receive now. We all are. Enjoy the painting. Enjoy this powerful frequency. Bye. You are worthy now. Take a deep breath in right through the heart. Hold it. And out right through the heart. And one more deep breath in right through the heart. Hold it. And out through the heart. Self-love. Self-love is the act of allowing myself to be who I am in any given moment in time and far beyond. It always goes beyond. Self-love is the act of allowing the time and space that I need in my uniqueness for my unique evolution, and my unique evolution is the evolution of all. Self-love is the true knowing of the value that I bring, for I know who I truly am. Self-love is the deepest understanding of the all that is not the all that is without the expression that I bring. Self-love is the true caring of what this soul needs, of what this being needs, of what this unique expression needs in any given moment in time and beyond. It always goes beyond. Self-love is the love of self. The love of self is the love of all. The love of all is all that is. I choose to love myself because I choose to love all that is. And all that is what I am. And what I am is all that is. It is all intimately connected. I choose self-love, for I choose to allow and to love all that I am and all that is. I allow myself to be everything that I am, everything that I am, everything that I am. Period. Period. Take a deep breath in right through the heart. Hold it. And out. And one more deep breath in right through the heart. Hold it. And out. You are worthy now. You deserve it. You deserve it to love yourself. You are worthy of it. You are worthy of your love. You are worthy now. We all are. We all are.